Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rift. Johnny here, and today we're playing Riven into a Darius. And if you're new around here, my mission is to show you how to have a good relationship with this game in a way that it will be an amazing competitive outlet for you, and you will feel really fulfilled by the experience, by the hobby, as opposed to being jaded, angry, and pissed off, like all the big streamers out there. So, with that out of the way, let's get started with the matchup. Our topic today is going to be muting your team. I think it's a very important topic. Cool. He does not have bone plating. It's very, very good for us to know that. I am playing with Cookies and Jack of all trades. Reason I got Cookies is that we're likely going to fight to the death in this matchup, and it's very snowbally. So I want to have the biggest chance I can at winning that. Usually we can play a lot more aggressive level 1, but that's okay. We can also play for level 3 here. A little bit more reactive. Just play it safe. He's getting his level 3 here, so we're gonna chill, just receive the wave, and then play off the bounce. But I see a lot of people wasting a ton of energy responding to chat messages, people getting distracted about what their team is saying. They get tilted because they're getting flamed, or maybe they see their jungler flame their build. You know, there's so much of this crap going on. He's going for the last hit here, maybe. I'll try to punish him on the next last hit if I can. So the name of the game into Darius is short trades. I don't think he dies. Yeah, he doesn't quite die from that. Let's just shove the wave in. He's going to stay with very low HP or go back to base. In either case is going to be very, very positive for me. Let's see. Can I get this wave in? I'm just going to choose to go back while he's farming that out. So very important that I'm able to spend my gold. There we go. The slowest buy of my whole life. I kind of changed my item set a little bit, so it's not... Oh, yeah, it was a little bit bugged. Sometimes it's a bit bugged. But by the way, if you want to use my item set, join the Discord, and you can import it from there with like one click. It's really nice. So you can play with my own Garen or Riven item set.
My spirit is not lost.
I'm not gonna take any trades here in the middle of the lane because there's always a risk where he could get an extended trade. So the way Darius wins the lane is by getting an extended trade onto you where he can proc his passive with 5 stacks. And what we want to achieve... What we want to achieve is short trade him like that and cut the trade short. So we want to get his HP lower to maybe like 70-60%, and then we want to all-in him, right? And the most important thing in terms of like mechanics is we need to make sure we don't get hit by the exterior of his Q. If we can succeed in that, we will likely win the all-in. Once again, I'm gonna watch for his last hit. Just avoiding the edge of the Q there. Took a little bit too much damage, but as long as we don't get hit by the full combo, we're gonna be okay. I do have cookies as well. This could be an all-in window, although the wave is a little bit too big. Whoops.
Violence to end violence.
I am gonna get level 7 here, so I'm gonna try to all in on the next last hit. Is it enough? It's not enough. Well, this guy is very lucky, man. He's been living with 0 HP every time. But that's okay. It's still gonna be very bad for him, right? I should not be hit by tower like this. But that's okay.
My hands are still.
Crazy how fast he's back to lane. Something this patch is that, not this patch, but like this season in general, with the home guards, you just get back to lane so fast, you know? But yeah, another cool thing about muting your team, going back to the topic today, is that it changes the way you perceive your teammates, because you can't see the toxic stuff they are likely typing. You actually assume the best in people instead of the worst. Does that make sense? Since you can't see what they're actually saying, your assumption is just like, these are just people, they're trying their best in the game, you know, because you can't see them flaming the team and stuff. Ooh, nice. Managed to avoid the E there. This is really good. We're in a great spot here. My jungler is also top lane. I don't know if he wants to gank, maybe. Now he's going for the objective there. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I missed my cannon. All good.
My spirit is not
That's
lost.
looking pretty bad for my jungler. That's pretty nasty. I chose not to flash because I want to save it. Save it for a better opportunity. My ignite is coming up, and his ghost is on cooldown. So let's Q delay and see if I can find a good all-in opportunity. I can also wait for level 9, which I'm gonna get right now. There we go. That's the all-in opportunity. I don't know where the enemy jungler is. So, just gonna go back. So what's really cool with this muting all, by the way, the way I do it is I do this command, mute chat, whoops, mute chat all. And if you do this, it will mute the chat from all of your teammates, but you will still see the pings from everybody. So that's a great way. So you can still communicate all the important stuff through pings. You can see their communication, but you don't have to concern yourself with what they're flaming, who they're blaming. All this kind of stuff is completely unable to distract you from the game. You're only focusing on what's next. What's the next objective? What do I want to do next? That kind of stuff. It's really big. It's a really practical thing you guys can implement like right now. Okay. I missed my stun, which sucks.
My spirit is not lost.
Let's just kill the wave fast. My jungler is pathing away from me, so just play it a little bit more safe. We want to wait until I have my ult back, maybe even my ignite, right, to make sure. Unless I can get him to use abilities. Ooh, okay.
There is no one.
See you later, buddy. See you later, buddy. Beautiful.
A sword.
And once again, I don't know if I can go for this. I'm gonna try. Okay, that's pretty good. Wow, crazy. We actually got that. I am considering going for mercs this game, which is maybe kind of weird.
My hands are still.
But they have a lot of CC, which I'm very worried about in the mid game. We're gonna have to play against all this stuff a lot. So I think it's gonna pay off.
What conflict?
I got level 11, he's level 9. So that's looking very good for us. Ugh, I messed up my combo there.
Learn from your mistakes.
Messed up my combo. Did not mean to put the ward down. I'm choking under the pressure here. That's okay.
How should I proceed?
The Udyr is dead, so I don't have to worry about him in a little bit. My ult is up, and I have ignite too. Well, my ult is almost up. Let's Q delay. Okay. I managed to save my ignite. Remember, if you don't need to use it, don't use it. Now, there is a chance that Udyr is coming top lane.
So long I've wandered.
So I'm gonna try to save my abilities. Yeah, I'm not seeing the Udyr in the fight bot lane. Unless I'm legally blind, which is also possible. But the game's looking very good. Our goal right now is to continue to
Burdens of the past.
make progress without dying. It's very important so we can keep our momentum, we can keep progressing. Our mission is pretty much always, as it says here, we want to build our 3-item core, which is going to be Axiom into
Spirit is not lost.
Endless Hunger into Death's Dance. And if we can get that trifecta of items, we're very likely going to be able to turn the game into a win. And if we can do that without dying,
Choose your own course.
we're going to have a really, really good chance of winning the game. So, or at least dying very little. It's going to be our goal. I think he's going to be scared now because of the plant. But that's okay. And what's important as well from a mentality, or I guess like a mindset standpoint, is Hold on. Got you. Okay. Sorry, we had to lock in there. We don't necessarily need to kill Darius to progress. And I know I say that as I just did my best to kill Darius. But the whole point is we already have a strong lead. We want to preserve our lead. So the focus is going to be towards not dying, not losing our lead. Just going to get the full turret. Okay, and potentially a TP here. If I could get a ward to TP too, that would be good. I mean, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna run bot, see if I can do something. I didn't have a good ward to TP too. Let's see if they overextend potentially.
What conflict awaits?
Okay. Ugh. Unfortunate. Oh! That is so tilting. I actually flashed into her Q there. Wow. That is absolutely tragic. Okay. All good. Take a look here. 2.5 items on Lucian.
Should I proceed?
He's very accelerated. Okay. That is pretty unfortunate. I did not manage to get any kills there, and Darius got a lot top lane. Sometimes that's the tough reality, man. Let's see. The Drake is coming up. I want to see if I can impact this Drake. Because my mid laner is very strong. So we definitely have a good chance of winning a fight.
Burdens of the past.
Yeah, I can see Darius is trying to do that. My god, that still connects. Holy moly.
Choose your own path.
The range on that is crazy. I need my ADC to be here with us. It's very problematic that my ADC is AFK. Oh my lord. The Morgana Qs. Okay.
Lord mirrors its own.
Just gonna go back here. We go back top lane. I'm gonna try to kill this Darius again. I got a 2-level lead on him. He's got like 1 item and a little bit, and I got 2 full items. So I should be able to beat him
My spirit is
if we
not
played
lost.
well. I'm not gonna face check the bush though. That could be bad. That could be bad. We want to slurp as many waves as we can. But we want to do it safely. Now the map is very dark. Okay.
How should I proceed?
I mean, Morgana is 0 and 5. She shouldn't be that strong, but the Morgana Q. That's what I was gonna say. There you go, the Morgana Q. Yeah. My bad. I need to find a way to kill this Lucian. But honestly... Oh, nice. Darius died there. But honestly, I'm not gonna force anything if it's not... If it's not flowing, I'm just gonna keep farming until I have my 3 items. And that's gonna be my main mission. Let's buy that. This is kind of hard to fight. My team is also not grouped up, so I'm just gonna go to the side lane. Try to get him to split up.
Learn from your mistakes.
If they do split up, they are not that strong, right? It's really only when they are all together like that that they can do the kind of plays that they did last time. Now, I know for sure his team is here, by the way. Okay, I'm still gonna die. Yeah. Okay, that's tough, man. That is tough. I can't get them to split up. They continue to go together, and I didn't see it coming. I think this is a good example of why like muting is also useful, because you're gonna have games like this where you make a couple mistakes and people will start flaming you. And if I'm not seeing it, then it doesn't affect me, right? So that's really important. You want to make sure that 1 or 2 mistakes don't cascade into bigger mistakes, right? Okay, I'm gonna go to the opposite side. I'm not interested in taking a full like 5v5 because they're gonna win it. So once again, we have to try to get them to split up. My team is entirely dead. I'm going to deafen everybody. Honestly, I don't mind if they get an inhib at this point. I cannot change it. Hold on.
My spirit is not lost.
Let me go ahead and make sure everybody's muted completely. And my team is tilting very hard, so it's important that I don't let it affect me. So I don't want to hear the mass pings. Okay, so now we have to play safe. Because they went back and they are once again going to be 5 people together like last time. I'm gonna see if we can get a good fight here. If we can't, I'm just going to go back and play for side once again. Yeah, I don't believe we can win this, so I'm gonna ping it back and just play for waves. I'm gonna ping it back. If my team decides to go in still, then there is nothing I can do about that. Okay. And I'm gonna go top and slurp the waves top lane. This is a very hard game. Even though my mid laner is quite fed, we don't win any fights. So it's very tricky. I have to be very careful. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Let's go to the opposite side. This could look good because we have Rengar in a good position. So I want to see if I can get a good jump. Oh my god. That support is so triggering, man, to play against. Luckily, the Darius is so weak that he isn't a factor in this game. I have to be very cautious, man.
My hands are
because they have full control over the map. Okay, we keep pushing. Morgana is mid. I think I'm gonna go back and defend this.
burdens of the past.
Okay, can we not catch anybody with Rengar here? How can that reach, man? Oh my lord. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Rengar is not jumping anybody in this game. It's kind of odd.
What conflict?
Okay, let's go back to farming. I need to finish my item. We need 275. And once I have this item, it will be much more feasible to win fights. Okay, I'm also going to mute the announcer. There's one thing you can do as well. If you keep hearing like, oh, your team is getting destroyed, you are getting cucked, it can also help to do that. I hope I don't lose the game right here. We do. Really unfortunate, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, leave a like, and as always, see you on the next one.